welcome to the GrapeSEED Official Podcast. It has been a while since we had a deep dive episode, but with what you're about to hear, I think you will agree it was worth the wait. A couple weeks ago, I brought you the first episode of GrapeSEED Talks Archives, a new series highlighting the best content from the online teacher meetings GrapeSEED Japan does. Our guest today has taken part quite frequently and shared all of the amazing things his school does with encouraging English outside of the GrapeSEED classroom. Unfortunately, the audio was a bit rough, so I invited him on here to share those same ideas with everyone internationally. That was a bit of a long intro, but welcome to the show, Joshua.
Oh, thank you, Adam. I'm glad to be here. Looking forward to it.
Excellent. We can jump right in here. What do you and your school do outside of GrapeSEED lesson time to further encourage English?
It's a really good question. And it was something that's taken a couple of years for us to actually kind of think about. But on our side, we do an afternoon English time. And it's in addition to GrapeSEED, but it all is connected to GrapeSEED. And everything we do in that time is to encourage kids to have fun with English, use the English that they know, and learn new English. And everything revolves around that mantra. And for us, on our end, from this year, we started using a STEAM or a STEM-based approach to that. And each time we do a lesson, it revolves around science, technology, engineering, arts, or mathematics. That's one of the themes that we try to stick to each time. And doing that, we found at first we were really kind of scared to implement this at a kindergarten with 3, 4, and 5-year-old kids. And we started to think, okay, maybe we cannot do it with 3-year-olds. It's beyond their comprehension and skill set at this stage. So we decided to focus more on the 4 and 5-year-old age groups. So with that, we started to experiment a little bit on our side how to conduct lessons that, number one, would use the English that they're learning in GrapeSEED productively in this STEAM or STEM environment. And from this year, I think we've really hit some really fun and exciting lessons that have been engaging, productive, and are rehashing or reusing or adding to the GrapeSEED experience. And what we found is the kids walk away with like this passion and like excitement for learning English that they're already getting in GrapeSEED, but it's just extending it out and beyond that. So that, every day they're asking, is today an English time? And when we give them the answer, like, no, I'm sorry, today's the zoo day, or no, I'm sorry, today we have to do sports practice day. The reaction is very disappointing on the kids' end. They're like really wanting to do English time every single day. And it's really, 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 really encouraging on our end. And it makes us feel good to know that kids love to do these STEAM and STEM-based lessons that are focused on GrapeSEED language skill sets. And I really enjoy doing it.
Excellent. So just logistics here. English time is how many times a week and how long does it last?
Oh, that's a good question. So basically, we do the GrapeSEED 40 minutes every single day, Monday through Friday, for the 4 and 5-year-old age groups. For the afternoon English, we do it twice a week, and it's 30 minutes each time.
Okay, great.
And that afternoon English, we do the STEM or STEAM, but it's up to the individual teacher to decide what it is that they're going to teach on any given day. So it's not like we script or pre-produce lesson plans or anything like that. We give our teachers the flexibility and freedom to choose what they want to teach. And if it's a science lesson, they can choose to teach A, B, or C. It's up to them. If they need suggestions or ideas or input, we're there and available. But we ask only that they make the language targeted with the GrapeSEED in mind. We don't want to go beyond that or below that, because we feel that the kids will get best served if they understand the vast majority of what's being taught.
I really like this idea, especially the creativity that it bestows upon the teachers, because I think a lot of teachers, one criticism they might have of teaching GrapeSEED is that they have to follow the lesson plan as it is, and they don't have a lot of chances to really bring their own ideas and do what they want to do. But if you have something like this, an extra 30 minutes a couple times a week, like you guys have at your school, this really gives those teachers that time to, okay, now I can make my own lesson plan and I can plan this out and prepare this thing and do all this extra stuff and really flex those creativity muscles.
Yes, and what we found is that it leads to better job satisfaction. Like you don't go home feeling, oh, what did I do today? I taught GrapeSEED, yay, and I had fun. It was great. But when you see the teacher being able to put their own art or their own passion to use in a lesson, I've actually had teachers come and show me, like, you've got to see what I did today with the kids. And I'm like, well, what is it? And I'll go and look, and I too will be blown away because I couldn't believe that, a 4 or 5-year-old kid could do what's being done. And a good example of that is one of our teachers here at the school. Her name is Samantha. She created these really cool moths in an art project. And she used Conte, which is basically like chalk, to draw these moths on a kind of like a construction paper. And the tone really fit the autumn mood as the weather started to change. And it synced up perfectly with the unit they're doing that talks about weather. So everything she was thinking about had some focus or impact from GrapeSEED into that activity. And when I went in to see those moths, Adam, you yourself would have thought they were flying around the room. It was so beautiful. And the kids, she told me, they were really proud. They were so proud of their moths. And she said, kind of in a quiet tone, she said, Joshua, they could actually draw better than I could. And it was so amazing.
Goodbye, my friends, goodbye. I'm sad to say goodbye. It was a good day, but now I will say goodbye, my friends, goodbye. Goodbye, everyone.